Hello and welcome to this new tutorial video of the Avonni components for screen flows. Today I'm going to show you how to configure and set up the Avonni Combo Box. So the Avonni Combo Box combines a drop-down list where users can make a selection, but you also have access to various settings for the combo box, like having a search engine, being able to select multiple items, and also that's what I'm going to show you today as well, making sure combo boxes can work with dependent pick list field if you have a dependent pick list field. So right now, as you can see on my example, if I'm selecting, let's say, Toyota, you will see related model based on the car maker Toyota. The same for Tesla. If I'm selecting Tesla, you will see related models, and then if I'm selecting a model, I will see related information because I configured a reactive part with the data table to display corresponding information based on the selection made. And I will show you another thing regarding the combo box, how to disable a combo box using a formula text field, a formula Boolean field, sorry. So let's create that from scratch. So let's create a new screen flow right there. And here I will select the screen element and start configuring my screen element. Screen 1. Let's add a section component because I'd like to be able to drag two components next to each other. So I will add a column. And now, first thing I need to drag is the Avonni Combo Box for the left side. And on my example, I want to display the car makers. So car maker, open component builder, and let's configure the combo box element. So let's select the car maker. So that's the label. You will see the label right there. Now, I need to configure the component. Right now, there is no data connecting to the component. You need to scroll down and select the data source. From there, you need to select the data source you'd like to configure. For example, I like to display car maker, and on my Salesforce, car maker is a pick list field. So we'll select pick list. I created a car custom object, and then select the pick list field, car maker. I can instantly see the preview of the value returned by the combo box, which is nice because I can see if that makes sense or not. If you have record type, you can say, oh, I have a record type, and select the record type you'd like to display, sort order as well. If you want, you can also add more advanced settings like search. So you will be able to type first letters of the the value you like to select. Is multi-select as well. So being able to select multiple car maker, that's possible. Okay, great. So, and I'm just done. I just configured my first combo box. So now let's do the same for the other combo box on the right side that will display model of cars based on a dependent pick list. So we'll drag the combo box once again, and let's name it car model. Open component builder. Okay, select a car model. I will do the same data source pick list from the car object pick list field. It's model, but the pick list field car model, it's a dependent pick list. So we'll select. I will select the record type, and now I have access to this controlling value attribute because the Avonni Combo Box detect automatically that the car model is a dependent pick list on my Salesforce. So what will be the controlling value? The controlling value should come from the value selected from the first combo box. So from there, you need to select car maker. This is the screen component, the combo box screen component I'd like to take the value from. And from there, you're selecting value, the value attribute. That's it. From there, it will automatically, it's obviously not displaying in the canvas as a preview, but if we can save that and save the flow, we can do a run to live test our demo. Right now, I don't have any option for the car model. Let's select an item, Tesla. Yes, perfect, it works fine. Honda, great. Ford, the same. That's perfect. Now, And let's do another thing regarding the combo box. What I'd like to do, I'd like to be able to disable the car model if there is no car maker selected on the first combo box. So I'd like this to be disabled by default, so users won't be confused if they need to select a car maker or car model first. So let's get back here. And to make this happen, you need to create a formula variable. So here, new resource formula, it will be a Boolean formula. So let's name it is controlling pick list selected. And now let's insert a Boolean formula. And what could it be like the formula? So the formula should be is blank, and then you're typing what you like to insert inside to check if it's blank or not. You need to check if it's blank or not. It's the carmaker value attribute. So basically, if the carmaker value attribute from the combo box is blank, that's true. That's the formula that will return. So now I'm going back on the screen component, select the car model combo box, and here you have a disable attribute. So you can check that or uncheck that. But that's not exactly what we want. We want this disable attribute to be dynamic based on the result we get from the Boolean formula we just created. So here I need to map the formula created to the disable attribute. So let's do again a quick test. So I have my two combo boxes. As you can see, car model combo box is disabled by default because it's based on the attribute, the formula Boolean attribute that is checking if it's blank or not. So now let's do a test. Let's select an item. Yeah, now it's no more disabled. I'm able to select the car model. That's pretty much awesome. Now, if you'd like to go deeper with this example, let's get back to my first demo. So let's go to the first demo I show you. It was this one. It's exactly the same. I can select a marker and select a model to get and to return results. So how I did that? Basically what I did, I will show you that right now on my screen component. What I did, I added the Avonni Data Table and just set up the basic data table setup with a query. So I'm querying the car object based on my Salesforce setup and do the mapping to add the corresponding information. But I want to dynamically filter data table result based on a filter formula. So here on the query, you have filters. I don't want to enter the filters. I don't want to enter the filters manually. Why? Because I want the data table to be reactive. And to make this data table reactive, I need to map that to a formula text field I already set up that will be it's like my where clause on my query. So let's get to see how I configure the filter cars formula. So right there, filter cars, that's my formula. It's everything inside my SQL query that comes after the where. So basically I'm saying filtering by where, car make, that's the API name of my field, is equal to the car maker value, and car model, the same API field API name right there, is equal to the attribute of the combo box, which is car model value. So if I want to repeat the exact same process, let's say I want to say, oh, car model is equal to what? Is equal to the combo box value, car maker, a car model, and the value attribute. That's it. That's my syntax of my formula for the filters. And then you just need to map that formula into the data table filtering option to be able to dynamically filter the data table result based on the selection made on the combo box you have at the top. So let's get back on the example once again. Let's select an item, a car maker, a model, and now you can see the data table is displaying automatically based on the reactive filter I set up using my formula text field. Again, if I'm going back on my flow, what I did next, I add the illustration and configure the Avonni illustration with some visibility rules. So basically, I'm saying that, oh, I want only to display the Avonni illustration if the car model value from the combo box is null, and also if the car maker value of the combo box is not null because it's false. So that's a component visibility rule. That's how I did that, and that's how basically you can set up and configure the Avonni combo box for your needs. Thank you. And if you have any question, feel free to write a comment just below. Thank you. Bye bye.